Hello and welcome to the Counts Plus Technical Assistance webinar series. My name is Alidor Westbrook and I'm the project manager for the Active Transportation Resource Center, or ATRC. Thank you for being a part of this pilot and for joining us this afternoon. We're excited to continue the conversation with you all around optional performance metrics that synthesize project level benefits and easily communicate the impact of your active transportation program projects on helping to meet local and statewide goals. The Counts Plus project is an effort between the ATRC and Nelson Nygaard. We just want to continue to remind folks that if you have any questions about this work or comments about the pilot that we're working on, you can always reach out to us at atrc@dot.ca.gov. It's also listed there on the screen for your convenience. And I'm now going to pass it over to Tracy McMillan and the Nelson Nygaard team to share more about the program participation and driver yield metrics and tools. Over to you, Tracy.
Great. Thanks so much, Ali. And thank you everyone for being here with us today at the second webinar in our Counts Plus Technical Assistance webinar series. We're excited to be partnering with ATRC on this effort. For those of you that aren't familiar with Nelson Nygaard, we are a transportation planning consulting firm that was founded in San Francisco by two transit planners. And we are now a nationwide firm helping agencies and organizations across the country with multimodal planning efforts. We'd like to ask everyone that's joining us today to take a few moments and to share your name, organization, role, and your ATP project in the chat. As Ali mentioned, what we're going to cover today, we'll give you a brief overview of the Counts Plus project. If you joined us on the last webinar or had an opportunity to watch the recording on the ATRC website, you are already familiar with the Counts Plus pilot, but we'll give you just a very quick reminder of what the project is all about. And then at each of the webinars, we cover 1 to 2 of the measurement data collection tools for the metrics that are part of the pilot. So for this second webinar in the Counts Plus TA series, we'll discuss the program participation data collection tool and metric, and the driver yield metric and data collection tool. At the end, we'll leave times for question and answer as well. So with that, just a little few moments to discuss the Counts Plus pilot, or the formal name, ATP Evaluation Technical Assistance Program. Our primary focus with this project is to support local agencies in gathering before and after project activity data for ATP funded projects. Counts of people using facilities before and after construction of a new project, as you're all familiar, are required of ATP grant recipients. However, the reporting of before and after counts is sometimes incomplete due to various reasons such as agency capacity, and often doesn't tell the full story of a project's success and impact. Therefore, the goal of this project is to develop a list of metrics and data collection tools that might align more clearly with local agency policies as well as the ATP program goals to tell a more comprehensive story about the individual and collective benefits of the AT program than counts alone can do. Hence, our name, Counts Plus. So in the early part of this project, working with ATRC, Nelson Nygaard conducted a review of the ATP goals. We did research on performance metrics, and we had many, many conversations with ATRC, with the CTC. We met with the ATP TAC and other stakeholders, which helped us to narrow down the list of performance metrics that we considered to the 8 that are on the screen, which we've divided into 2 tiers based on level of effort, level of data collection effort. Tier 1 metrics, the 3 that are listed here, partnerships with local organizations and agencies, program participation, and change in speed, are a lighter level of data collection effort. And then those that are in tier 2 would be considered a higher degree of data collection effort. Those are low stress network implementation, availability of destination opportunities in transit, user and parent satisfaction, use of designated crossings, and driver yield compliance. What is the other component of this project overall in the work that Nelson Nygaard is doing with ATRC is providing technical assistance to agencies that want to participate in this pilot, which is optional, um, on the collection of this data. And so that technical assistance can take will take different forms. These webinars are one form of technical assistance. So um, we are introducing each of the tools via webinar, and these webinars will be available on the ATR website for you to continue to watch or to catch up on if you've missed it live like we are today. All the tools are also going to be available on the ATRC website. Online support also includes phone calls or Zoom meetings to work through any issues that are specific to your project and the data collection that you may want to do associated with it. On-site support would mean members of our team coming out to work with you to help you learn how to do data collection with any of these metrics, or in a few cases to help to actually do the data collection for you. And then a third level of technical assistance that we'll be offering is in-group trainings, in-person group trainings, which would involve education and hands-on demonstration of how to implement the data collection tools, for example, such as at a conference workshop. So as I mentioned, you can watch all the webinar recordings, download the Counts Plus materials, and submit Counts Plus data on the project website. Before I pass it on to Carolyn, let me emphasize again that Counts Plus is a way to help you more explicitly measure the impact of your ATP projects. It is optional to participate. At the moment, only collecting count data is a requirement of the program. Regardless, we hope you gain benefit from these resources that we're sharing via the webinars and through the Counts Plus pilot. So with that, I'll hand it over to Carolyn.